Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to try to get a planter box prepped and get some broccoli in the ground here in early April. We're also going to try out some new covers for it to protect it from frost. Normally we'd use something like well, we have a variety of different things, but we've used everything from milk containers to just some sheets. But Jenny got a hold of some of these right here, which are Grow It Backyard Raised Bed Greenhouse things. So we're going to see what they how they work out. But the first thing is, let's till this up. We're using our Ego power head with the cultivator attachment. She just broke this out of the box, so we've never used this yet. Boy, that thing seems to work pretty well.
Yeah, it's digging right in there.
Okay, she's got it all tilled up and raked out. Now we're going to supplement with some compost. Or technically, what is this, Jen? This is
Organic raised bed mix.
organic raised bed mix.
Yeah.
We started using this a year or two ago, and I've had really good success with it. Some nice stuff. Some of the garden soils you get at your home centers or whatever, boy, you find a lot of wood in there. This looks like some nice dirt.
Yes, it is.
All right, how many bags are we putting in?
Probably 4 or 5.
Four or five bags.
Come on, man. How far are we at?
All right, well, let's do that. Okay, we settled on 4 bags. Now Jenny's going to till that in. Probably getting some sun here. It's pushing like 6 o'clock. Whenever we're out here doing something, these guys are always interested. Watch the electric wire. And there's about 2,000 pounds of steer that needs to go to processing. Hey everyone. Okay, we're back at this project. It's actually a couple of days later than the first videos we did. The day after was Easter, which was yesterday, and that was shot. And here we are on Monday now, continuing with this broccoli planting video. So what we need to do now is get these hoops mounted on the box. Now they're designed to be like independent raised beds where you take a 2x6 and make a 4-foot square 2x6 box, and then these frames are designed to mount on that. But when Jenny and I measured these between the pipes, we were getting, what was it, 54 inches?
Yep.
And then you use the brackets, will buy you an inch, but that's like 53 inches that on the outside of a 48-inch box. So I don't know, you probably have to bend them. But here, our width is just about perfect. Jen, why don't you grab one of them?
Grab one of what?
The frames. And we're going to have to modify it for our use here. Now these things are actually pretty nicely built. There's some nice steel tube that they're using here. And this, in theory, should fit right in there and fit. Look at that. I mean, it's like these things are meant for our flower beds. So what we're going to do now is put the mounting brackets that they give on the inside of these timbers, and that will slide right into them. Okay, Jen, don't let us down. We're going to slide right in there when this is...
Yeah, right. All depends on its perfection. Perfect. Back a little bit too far, but that's okay.
Yeah, push it down in there. So there's one that comes on the top there, and then you got to get around on the bottom. This is probably the pain in the butt one. Those are kind of crappy screws that they give you. All right, so that's the first one. We're going to get the other one put in, and then we'll put this frame in. Okay, got both brackets in for this side, and that thing slid right in there as expected. Now we're going to measure off, what do we need? 4 foot.
Yeah.
From that one to the outside of the other one. Or is it to the inside and inside? Inside and inside.
I don't know.
All right, let us verify that. All right, Jenny and I got the other 2 clips and the frame put together. It's working pretty well. I think it looks reasonably square. But I don't know how you would ever make this work with a 4-foot square box. You'd have to try to push in hard on those legs to get that to work, or rebend them somehow. I don't know. But for us, this seems to be working pretty well. Now that top bar goes in there, but it's just held in by friction. There's no bolt or anything for it. There's bolts right here. One bolt through this T that kind of locks the sides together. and this goes in between, and that's actually pretty rigid. So next step is what, Jen, to get the...
We're supposed to put the cleats on next, and we got to get that board up that we need on that side.
Okay. Let's do the sides. So we're going to talk about this. Be right back.
Huh?
Okay. Jenny started putting these things on. So basically they have these pre-cut panels, and they give you a bunch of cable ties, zip ties to attach it. It's good durable fabric, it looks like. The problem is, like we talked about, is this frame was a little wider than I think they intended. So at the bottom, it has to kind of stretch out a little bit past there. This isn't too bad though. So the next step will be to put in a board on this side that we can use to tie down the use these tie down straps that they give you. And so we're going to get this hopefully I cut this now the correct length. I have to give you a stand on that. That sucker's... There you go.
You have a hammer, use your foot.
Get the other side then. That actually pushed that top out a little bit. Alright. Is that about where we want to be then?
Well, this one's not down as far, but...
Yeah.
I think the 6x6 is kind of wibble.
Alright.
They go like this.
Let us mess around with this a little bit and we'll get back. Okay, after an extended heated discussion on where this board needs to go, I think we're all on the same page. It doesn't matter because this was designed to fit a 4-foot square 2x6 box inside this whole hoop, and we're modifying it. So this board can go on the inside or the outside, and we're going to put it on the outside. So we got to just screw this down. And the reason you have this is you got to tie the hoop or the ropes that hold the top thing open. We'll show you.
Want this toenail?
Yep, we'll toenail it in there.
Gosh darn it. You know, I'm awful when I'm trying to use my left hand. There.
Okay, killed that side too. Okay, now we're going to hook up this panel and put some this half circle or whatever up, get some cable ties, and be right back. Okay, folks, we've got this first cover set up. We had to end up moving this end in a couple of inches, just how the dimensions worked out. This video is not about this Shelter Logic cover. I will do a separate one on it though, to review it. Overall, I think it's built pretty well, but I don't know if the dimensions are quite right. But either way, what we're going to do now, since we went through this misery once, we're going to put another one right there. And then we'll get back to you. We're just going to do it and get it done. And then we're going to get to what this video was about, which is planting the broccoli seedlings, which are in the greenhouse over there. So we'll be right back. Okay, we got these two shelters in place. Like I said earlier, I will do a separate video on reviewing these, and we might try taking one of them and putting it in a 4x4
Box, like it's actually supposed to be in?
like it yeah, like the instructions tell. I think that'd be difficult, honestly.
Oh, we could try it.
Yeah, let's try it. But the way these came out, the way that the bend is, it worked out absolutely perfect for the boxes that we built. So, I mean, they go from fit perfectly on the inside. So, This took a little longer than we expected, so broccoli tomorrow. So we'll come back again. Day 4 of trying to get this done. Okay, we'll talk to you then.